Hey, what's up guys, Top Hat Insomniac here, and welcome to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, my friends, the game just kind of dives into this cutscene. You don't even get, like, the start menu, so I'm just kind of, like, showing this off while I talk. I'm probably gonna mostly just have my face cam over. I'm guessing, I don't know, you'll see what I decide to do, but, so I just wanted to make sure that everything was kind of clear for what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be traveling to all 120 shrines that are in this game, and I probably won't be showing off much more in this playthrough. My full playthrough will be coming this summer, hopefully, but we'll see what all goes on, and with that, I'll see you guys once I get into an actual shrine. Alright, here's our first temple. I kind of accidentally opened it and skipped the scene, so I couldn't watch it because I'm so used to just like going in, skipping them, and running around because I have my own playthrough of this, and so, you know, I'm so used to actually like just going in quick and getting out. But I gotta actually commentate now, so for these anyways. So I'll just kind of show off the first one, and then I'll probably show like the opening of the second one. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Omen Ao. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. And all of them basically say the same thing, except for, okay, so when you start off the game, you have to actually unlock 4 different shrines, which give you 4 different powers. And this first one that you start off, because you're the this is the closest one to you, so you could go to any of the 4, really. But I just choose this one because it's closest. So, like I said, I think I wasn't sure about how many shrines I was going to do per episode, but now I do know, and I'm going to be doing 4 per episode. And I started kind of learning some stuff, and like 4 is the perfect number, just because if you get 4, you can actually get a heart or stamina upgrade, and so like you'll kind of see that in a little bit, but you get a heart upgrade or stamina upgrade from the items that you basically gain. Hello, ugly piece of junk. And you can actually damage enemies with like metal objects and whatnot, so that's a lot of fun. That was like miniature guardian. Guardians are pieces of shit in this game. And then like basically in every dungeon, shrine, whatever you want to call it, there's at least one chest, if not more, and each one, they won't necessarily all be metal, so you can't always just grab them with magnesis, and you'll kind of see that. Oh shit. And it kind of sucks because the Switch has the same kind of thing about it that the PS4 does, where you need a you need to have all these fucking cords attached to Elgato, or your capture card, whatever, in order to, you know, have sound recorded and be able to hear it. And I don't have a Pro controller, so I'd have to be literally right up next to the console with my earbuds plugged in and stuff, so, because I don't have, like, extensions and whatnot. So, yeah. Whatever the shrine's name is, that is the person who protects it and whatnot, watches over it, and then they give a little BS about all the stuff, and it's always the exact same thing minus their name, and they're like, yeah, you completed this trial, here, have this object that will help you become stronger, so, or this gift that they bestow upon you. And so basically what happens is you sit here and you get a spirit orb, and if you get 4 spirit orbs, you go to like a fairy, or not a fairy, but goddess statue, and you pray to it, and the statue or the goddess is like, oh, you have 4 spirit orbs. Well, would you like a stamina container or a heart container. And so you're just like, okay, well, I'll take whatever. And may the goddess smile upon you. Alright, so I have the expansion pass for this game, so like little expansion chests kind of pop up as you see there. And this one, they kind of give you a Nintendo Switch shirt. So I'm gonna just wear this throughout the playthrough. And this is what it looks like to open it, and basically it's like giving you the warp portal because you can warp. And that's basically it. There's really nothing to it. So I can just kind of skip through all that, and then there's all these loading screens. This is the only time there's a loading screen. It's kind of nice, but at the same time it's like, I've read all these things, so I really have no need to read them. Just skip through that, and we get some bombs. As it says, bomb drop in the Yabaish shrine. That's just what his name is, Yabaish. And so, anyway, so what I was saying was that like 4 shrines is basically the perfect number. Because, you know, if I do that, then I have enough spirit orbs to get... I know that's not what's actually, or what the actual sound is, but is it even recording sound? Something's kind of been throwing off my TV and whatnot, so it's like partially recording game audio. Sometimes it is, sometimes it doesn't, and it's kind of throwing me off. I try and fix that about halfway through. Like it was recording when I first started, but maybe it didn't record after I got into the game because something's been going on with my TV. I think that's been messing with it. But so yeah, just gotta kind of one other thing about the whole shrine busyness is that, do I have enough inventory space? Yes, I do. Those bombs will kill you. That's another problem. I'm getting distracted by what I'm trying to say, but yeah, it's alright. Just trying not to die here. So, basically what I'm saying, see, you will get fucked by those, by the bombs if you're not careful. What? Where are my apples? Alright. I never picked up actual apples, I just picked up baked apples. There we go. So basically, you need 1/4 of the total amount of shrines to have a full stamina wheel. So that's, you need to complete 40 shrines in order to get all of the stamina, or to get a full stamina wheel, and your stamina wheel goes, it's 3 stamina wheels basically. And I never did figure out what I need this orb for. I don't know if it's just like showing you that you can like fling stuff across, like if that's just what it's trying to do, or it's trying to teach you that you can fling yourself across. But, so yeah, you need to complete 40 shrines in order to have enough spirit orbs in order to get a full stamina wheel, and you need another 40 in order to pull out the Master Sword. Because the Master Sword, and this is more of a test. Alrighty then. It's more of a test to see if you're worthy enough to pull out the sword, and so it like slowly drains your life force, and you need 13 hearts, which means you need to be able to upgrade 10 times your heart containers, or there are like certain dungeons and whatnot that happen in this that give you heart containers. So I mean, you don't necessarily have to complete 40. Well, I'm not entirely sure how well this playthrough is going to go, just because I have very little stamina and I've got no more health sort of things at the current moment, but I forgot that it gets like really cold in this spot, and so it's like you pretty much freeze your ass off, and I'm out of healing stuff, and I've got to get all the way back. I mean, I could just fast travel, but that brings me way farther away than where I wish to be. So... oh yeah, so this is stasis. Stasis allows me to stop anything at will. If it were recharged. And it's not going to recharge in time, so I'm going to die. There. Alright, so stasis actually allows you to get the fuck out of places. It allows you to stop time on certain objects, and it can be upgraded later. But currently it's fuck. Well, that's the first game over. I'm gonna be keeping a counter of how many times I die, or just do something really stupid in a shrine and end up like injuring myself. So yeah, just kind of keep an eye out for that, because that's number one. I knew something stupid was gonna happen, and I was gonna have to be like, well, shit. Oh, right. I should probably have canceled that. Anyways, let's prepare not to die this time. Come on, you bloody bastard. Alright, can I sneak past it? Get it. Oh, wait. I already have the shield. Sometimes it doesn't say that you open the chest, sometimes it does. And here's my favorite weapon of the game. Hammers. I should say favorite like weapon type. Okay, so here's the other thing about stasis. You can launch objects. Now, that one wasn't very impressive, but there will be shrines where I actually have to like launch an object and basically play golf with it and get a hole-in-one. They're not fun, but basically, I don't know. I've been kind of concocting ideas of how to do this playthrough, and so I'm super excited about it. And I know this might not be like the greatest way to play it, but I mean, everybody's kind of doing their own thing, and I feel like everybody's kind of showing off like the full game, and I want to do that, but I have plans to do that at a certain time. And so I kind of just want to show all this stuff off. So as you probably have noticed by now, these episodes aren't really going to be all that long, because it's only 4 episodes. I mean, there might be some episodes that take a bit longer, just because I end up sucking at them and getting confused and dying. Plus some other shrines are a bit longer. Like, these ones are fairly short, because they're pretty much just tutorials on how to use the certain runes that you get. You really don't have to worry about too much with this stuff, but I mean, it's all pretty simple. But getting here is a pain in the ass, let me tell you, people. Forgot how hard it is to travel without a just thinking of where the chest is in here. It is very hard to travel without. Go fuck yourself. I don't really have much to actually kill this thing with. Oh Jesus! Die. It's super hard to travel without the paraglider, and it's even harder to travel without stamina. Because stamina gets you pretty much everywhere, because you climb everywhere and you... Right, my inventory's full. Good thing I don't need it. And so, like, just travel everywhere based off of just stamina and your resistances to either cold or hot weather. And so, coming here, it's like freezing cold, so I had to cook up some mushrooms, or not mushrooms, some peppers, and that I'm literally going to be living off of like fruits and vegetables because I probably won't be. It's going to be mostly apples and mushrooms. Let's just go with that. I'm going to be living off of shrooms and whatever is beneficial in apples. But that's the end of this episode. Like I said, these are pretty quick episodes, so stay tuned. I'll try and I don't know if I'll be putting these up like every day or every couple days. We'll see. Like I said, I do have plans on how I plan on actually getting these episodes out. I'm gonna make them a lot simpler for me, so it doesn't take currently 57 minutes and 58 now to do an episode, or possibly even longer. So hello, old man. He's the one that gives me the paraglider, and you'll meet him if you play the game or watch my full playthrough later on. So, with that, thanks so much for watching. If you guys like this video, blow up that like button, drop a comment below. Let me know how things are going, how you like Breath of the Wild so far. I'll actually talk about the game more and give it a bit of a review in the next episode, probably, because I know I said I was going to do that. I think it was my random thoughts video or something, and other than that though, I'll see you guys next time. This is Top Hat and Soundman signing off in 3, 2, 1.